Welcome back to the game. It's that time again where we give flowers to the best performing individuals this UAAP season. Now here with us to present the game's special awards are UAAP analysts Noreen Go and Jamie La Victoria. I just want to clarify that this is just our awards, not the official UAAP awards. Huwag kayong magalit, please. All right? And this is also the reason why Noreen and I are wearing jackets and Jamie did not get the memo. So, we'll talk about this interesting award here that you have called Breaking into the Six. Jamie, what does that mean? I'm sorry about the quote.
Okay, breaking into the six is where a player, they necessarily were not first six in the first round, and surprisingly, they would be in the second round as first six, and they made a huge impact.
Noreen, you both had the same answer here. Who is it and what?
Well, Kai Cepada, we talked about it because, you know, even though they're just at one win this season, it's like every time you watch her play, you're so impressed, and as Jamie said, it's the impact she created. Yes. I mean, she's just a rookie, right? She's a rookie, so you know that she has a bright future ahead.
That's right.
Well, again, 19 points in that win against UP plus 14 excellent digs. You covered that game, if I'm not mistaken. So looking at the campaign that they had, obviously there's a lot to be disappointed about, but is she the silver lining?
She is definitely the silver lining, along with Bangayan, who is also a rookie. And, you know, I noticed when they play, the confidence is there. And to have that positive mindset going to every game, knowing that, you know, you haven't won a game, is very difficult, but they enter the court in such a positive way, and they really fight for every point.
So the next award that we have is called the Biggest Impact Award. Now, this award goes to not necessarily a player. Could be a former player, could be, you know, any one part of the staff. So I'm going to have Noreen describe who that person is, and then Jamie will reveal it later. So why is this person the most impactful for you?
Well, because for me, through the years of this person's career, I mean, what she has achieved. And she goes back to a institution, trying not to say
You're so good at this.
She goes back to an institution to give back.
Yeah.
You know, what she's learned throughout the years, gaining experience, extra knowledge, international competitions, and what have you. She brings it back to her school.
Jamie, that person is?
Tina Salak.
There you go, Tina Salak. Again, new energy, new culture to the team. Jamie, you take a look at the impact that she's had here. Could you describe how she changed the culture?
Well, she definitely turned the FEU women's volleyball program around, and you look at the coach and player relationship, right? And I remember specifically watching this video where one of her players, I believe it was Tagaod, had a misreceive on the last point. And she comforted her right after. And that's very rare. You would normally get scolded at, but she adds that positive coaching style that is working for the team. And you can tell from their off-season tournament last year that they've grown with such good confidence.
I wonder if our viewers got that based on the clues from Noreen. But of course, Tina Salak has made a big difference in terms of what FEU has been doing. Next award is called the Element of Surprise. All right, so Element of Surprise, Jamie, what is the surprise? And Noreen can tell us who it is.
So I'll describe
Yes.
this. So this player is very tall, and I just gave it away.
It's like
She's made an impact towards her last few games, and it's the player where you are clearly surprised with what she's shown compared to her first games in the first round.
All right, Noreen?
Well, we did mention her earlier, Shivana Lapot, actually, because, again, you know, Jamie talked about her athleticism, her height, but we like her guts more than anything. When she goes up for that jump serve, even like during the fifth set, it's like she's unfazed. And you like her attitude, really.
Unfazed and has been great so far. Let's see if she can continue to surprise going into the Final Four. Now, this next one doesn't need much introduction. The Most Improved Player, the Game Award. So, this is the only category the both of you have had differences of opinions. I'm not going to put them against each other, okay? Don't worry, Jamie. You're good. But, Jamie, who is your choice?
Mars Alba.
And why?
She's been orchestrating the offense for LaSalle beautifully. She's also #1 server, second in setting, and she has that leadership that is needed for LaSalle. She's one of the graduating players along with Jelena De La Cruz, and I chose her because let's forget about the skills for a second. It's about the leadership that, you're on the court with a bunch of rookies, right? So they have an athlete that they look up to, and that is Mars Alba.
And of course, it's already there in our card agenda there. The next one is actually Amy Hernandez.
They gave it away.
So there is no suspense, but Amy Hernandez, why so?
Well, because remember, from her rookie year, she showed a lot of promise. And then season 84, she started with an ankle injury.
Yes. Yeah.
And then she got back, but she was never the same, or at least did not meet the expectations, the pre-tournament expectations that people were talking about. And then here comes season 85. Oh, I mean, she has been one of the best middle blockers this season. That's why I feel that UST is at the position where they're at. I mean, it's not just ALAO there.
Yeah.
It's not, and then they have Alessandrini. But for me, if your middle blocker scores at 20s, like 18, 19, 20, that's a lot. And you're already in a very good place.
I was going to say that eventually we're going to actually need trophies for the Game Awards, and then we can present them, and you can present it to the ones you picked.
That's right.
So, we can trace it back.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, really appreciate the time that you spent here with us today, and we hope to see you again soon.